God bless you. Today we're going to be talking about cheating. Why couples cheat. Why people cheat on each other. And not only talk about cheating, but we're also going to talk about solutions. So I'm going to touch on every single topic, rather reason for cheating. The commonly known reasons, the ones that have been studied all over and stuff like that. That's what I'm going to put across. Some that are just based from personal research. I'm going to put across reasons why people cheat, and I'm going to respond to every reason with a solution. God gave him a grace. So the number of things that are on the table, it might be a very long sermon, but what I can do is, for some of the things, I'll need to have a totally different class to deal with that. Things like how you heal from the heartbreaks and stuff like that. You have a totally different class just dealing with healing and maybe self-control and all that. But for now, we're talking about cheating. Why couples cheat on each other, why men cheat, why women cheat, and what is the solution according to the reason. As we'll be talking about this, I want you to also understand that there is always a reason for everything that happens. That's one thing you must know for a fact. There's always a reason, there's always a motive. Nothing just happens. There's always a reason. So God gave him a grace. We are talking on the reasons why people cheat. The first one that I'm gonna touch on is lust. Lust. You must also understand that the reasons I'm gonna give, most of them apply to both women and men. And the solution is almost similar. Some are specific to men, some are specific to women. But these are the general reasons why the wife is cheating or the husband is cheating. Lust is number one. What do I mean lust? You are desiring, you have a sexual desire for what you are seeing, for who you are seeing. So that becomes reason number one. Lust. Literally just wanting what you are seeing. The lack of control on your lust causes a lot of cheating. From the last day, that's where the flirting comes in place and all that. But the main motive that is caused someone to say, me, I want to have an affair or have affairs is because they have lust that's going on. For both women and men, the same reason applies. The other reason that causes people to cheat is money. But this is more common on women than men. What do I mean? When women lack, when there is lack for some women, not all of them, for most women, poverty, because there is so much to handle financially, there's so much to deal with financially. You then have some people opening doors to affairs with a pure motive of money. And you then discover that some of the affairs, they have blunt talks like what they are going to get out of the affair. So the motive now becomes poverty, or we can just say money. When the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil, these are some of the things that are directly affected by that scripture. The love of money can cause cheating for some women. For men, it's a bit different because the reason is when a woman is cheating for money, she's offering herself as a service for money. She's flirting with a man, she's sleeping with a man, she's being sexual with a man, so that the man pays her somehow. Of course, the payment won't be like buying bread in the shop, it will be an appreciation payment. So whatever they're doing is they're trying to please this boyfriend so that this boyfriend gives her money. You understand now? So they're doing everything in their power to please that man, that boyfriend, that affair she is going on. She is lying, she's being romantic, she's doing anything in her power just to get money out of that man. So the direct reason for this woman to cheat is purely an act of money, or we can just call it poverty. Simple. Because there are financial issues going on. She has seen a car passing by. The man seems like he's stable. A car is a sign for stability for most women. So the car is a sign that this man is probably okay. A man in a car has a quicker way and a quicker chance of saying hi and getting that girl than a man who's walking and looking broke, to make issues worse. So the car passes by. How are you? She gets a lift, you name it. All these things are happening with the pure motive of money, or we can just say poverty. She then forgets or does not value her marriage in the instant of this man flirting with her, because the man looks like he can take care of her. So the motive there, like I said initially, it's simply money. For men now, money can play a role if maybe the man is automatically or intentionally going after rich women or looking for a rich girlfriend. Such cases are there where some go to an extent of saying, you know what, I am looking for a rich girl to date. The motive becomes the same, it's money. So this financial reason has caused many couples to cheat on each other. Some they hide behind this reason as a motive. Even though cheating is bad, even though we list all these other reasons, but basically these are some of the reasons that people hide with money. Now, the financial issue, the financial reason to cheat, according to research, it is one of the highest reasons for most women. How do we settle this financial issue? I'll come back to the solutions. So now, the other reason that causes someone to cheat, let's say they have the money, they have a good husband, they have a good family, they have a stable thing going on, but they're still cheating. Some of the reasons that cause some people to cheat is lack of contentment. In Shona, I would say kusagutsikana. There are people like that, where if they are asked, baby, why did you do this? Am I not taking care of you? You're taking care of me. I work hard. I did my best to provide for you, to keep you happy. The man is putting effort, but still the wife is cheating. We'll talk about all the reasons, but these are some of the reasons. Contentment. Kusagutsikana, lack of contentment. Just saying, you know what, if another man says hi to me, I have to talk to him. They are flirty. They are not content. There are women like that. Not because there's anything wrong with the husband. No, there's nothing wrong with the husband. They are just like that. And when a person lacks contentment, they open a door for this behavior of cheating. So this is some of the reasons. Moving on to other reasons. Considering that fact that some are just not content, like I had said initially, that's a great reason for some. Mind you, these are women and men who have stable homes. The kids are going to school, the job is okay, they are comfortable, but still they are cheating just because they are not content. They are not content. So to women, it applies directly as it is. To men as well, it applies directly as it is. The wife is cooking well. She is providing his sexual needs very well. She's doing everything in her power to make sure he is happy. He's doing everything in his power to make sure she is happy, but still they cheat. These people, the reason is contentment for some of them. They are not content. All right. So that's another reason. The other reason is, I can say, foundations or lack of love for some people. Some people are coming from a background of there was a situation that caused the marriage to happen. And because of that situation now, they are always hiding behind that to say, I never loved you anyway. You just became pregnant. Or I was forced to marry you because of ABCD. We are together because of ABCD. There are people who stand on the grounds of saying we were not meant to be with each other. We are with each other simply because of this reason. So they cheat on each other because they don't love each other. There are couples like that. There is no love. You are saying, but Apostle, how then did they even get married? It's complicated, but things like this happen. Some it's arranged, some there are situations that cause the marriage. Some maybe they just discover, you know what? The wife is thinking, you made me when I was too young. The husband is thinking, you don't even allow me to spend time and grow. There are many things happening, but basically behind the scenes, there is no love. So because they don't love each other, they end up cheating on each other. There are couples like these. Okay? So bear in mind, lack of love is a reason for some couples to cheat. The other reason for some couples to cheat is a lack within the marriage. This is now not about money. There is something they desire and it's not in the marriage. There is something that they are hoping to find and it's not in the marriage. Maybe there's a certain character or a sexual thing that they are not finding. I'll give an example that is maybe a bit more practical. Husband is saying he wants oral. He wants to go oral. He has a fetish or a desire for oral sex. Wife is saying no. Or wife wants oral and husband is saying no. I'll just keep it on this level for now. These reasons now, these desires that are suppressed within the marriage, someone is going out to look for them elsewhere. They are now making a plan to fix that thing that they are lacking in the marriage. They are saying, you know what? You cannot give me what I want. So I'm going to find another man to give it to me. Some, it might even be maybe the way they handle their sexual needs. They are not happy sexually. So because of that lack in intimacy, they start cheating. Both the husband and the wife, the rule applies. The wife can be saying, it's not as I want it. Or the husband is saying there's something she's not providing for me sexually. Or maybe someone has a lower drive and the other one has a very high drive. You know, in a nutshell, because of lack, there is something lacking that's causing the couple to cheat. The man is cheating, the wife is cheating because of a lack within the marriage. So we'll talk on the solution for that, God giving us grace. The other reason why people cheat, why couples cheat, is revenge. Revenge. He cheated, I'm cheating back. He did this to me, I'm gonna get a boyfriend. She did this, I'm gonna get a girlfriend. They are cheating with a motive of vengeance. They are just trying to fix each other. Whether they're gonna enjoy the cheating or not, that's a different story altogether. But the motive for this woman to now go out there look for other men, or for this man to say, you know what, let me just get other women. It's simply in the name of vengeance. They are angry, they are bitter, and they are walking in the path um of cheating because of vengeance. So beware of revenge. It's one of the top reasons why some people became monsters when they were very happy at an initial stage. From vengeance, there we have the spiritual side, which we can just call demons. It's just that simple. There is a spirit behind causing this person to do what they are doing. How, why, they also can't explain. It's just demonic. For some, it's even generational. There are issues within their background, some, you name it. So for some, their cheating habits are purely demonic, nothing else. So beware of that. Then the final one is ego. I think that's the English word to use there. I don't know if that's the proper English term, but I think it's ego. Where you feel like she doesn't deserve me, or he doesn't deserve me, or I deserve more. You want more women, she wants more men. Maybe it's helping a few younger, or she's saying, I'm still looking good. Another man can still have me, or another man can still sleep with me. Or he's saying, you know, I've got all this money, or I'm handsome enough to still get another girl. There's an ego within, there's an ego issue there. There's an ego crisis that's causing that man or that woman to start cheating. So there is another reason that's causing couples to cheat. So now, these reasons that I've stated, that are the major causes for couples to be cheating on each other. Let's talk about the solution. What is the solution to this cheating? God giving us grace, I believe we can get to some point. What is the solution? Let's start with the financial one. Firstly, the financial issue that this woman is cheating because of money, or this man is cheating because of money. The financial solution, what I would advise is communicate with each other. Help each other fix your financial situation. Don't hide behind it to give each other pain. Don't hide behind your financial situation to cause each other pain. Heartbreaks are a deep, deep pain. So, husband, wife, sit down with each other. Discuss money. Discuss financial goals. Discuss way forward financially. Help each other, if it's in business, if it's in job, if you're gonna get principles of saving or whatever, but fix the financial issue. You come up with all the excuses and reasons that apostle, we are trying, he keeps on failing, or he keep on making losses, or she makes us, whatever the case may be. We want to fix this issue. So sit down, discuss the financial solution for your marriage. Explore everything. From the spiritual side, how we're going to pray about our money, you name it. Discuss the finances. Fix the finances. So that's my. You must also bear in mind that there are effects of cheating. The effects of cheating are very, very terrible. it causes a strong lack of trust. And when you open that door, it's hard to heal trust. It's hard to recover trust. So you must bear in mind the consequences of cheating. And usually cheating starts somewhere or starts with someone. Bear in mind the consequences are not cheap and they are not small. Now, the solution to someone with a fetish, or we can just say lust. Those who are cheating saying there is something lacking in my marriage. There is something I want that is not giving me. The solution to that is communication. Talk about it. Find ways to talk about things without judging each other, without being angry at each other, without having bad thoughts against each other. Find ways of talking to your wife without her thinking funny thoughts, or talking to your husband without him thinking funny thoughts. Because in the communication there, if it's messed up, that's where you hear questions like, how do you know about these things? You see, and you are now creating another problem. But generally, you are just fantasizing over something. And because of these fantasies, people then get addicted to porn. From porn, they are looking into all sorts of ways to just satisfy some certain fetish that they have going on. So, talk about it. Talk to your husband. Let's talk about our sexual life. Talk about it. If it's about time spent um, during sex, you can talk about it. The time is too short. If it's too long, you name it. If the romance is not being given an opportunity, talk about it. But as you're talking about these things, you must make sure you're talking about it to help each other, not to destroy each other. So be careful how you talk about it. I could never emphasize that enough. Be careful how you talk about it. Remember, you're talking to your husband, and remember, you're talking to your wife. So beware how you sound over the whole matter. You want to build each other at the end of the day. When you find out the problem, discuss the solution. Discuss the solution. What should we do about this problem? Okay? How should we fix this problem? Remember, we're talking about cheating here, and we're trying to close every door, every gap. Discuss the problem that you might think, you know what, because of this, I'll end up doing funny things or going outside there. Discuss the solution. How do I fix this? For the one who has maybe a certain lust issue that they have going on, talk about it as well. What are you attracted to as a woman? What are you attracted to as a man? I'll give a simple example. Maybe as a man you like long weave. Tell your wife, when you have long weave, that's my thing. Maybe you like short things, and at the same time you want to see her wearing short things, but at the same time you don't want her to be out there in a wrong way. Make her wear short things when you're together. Why not? If she likes a certain character or a certain thing about men, you lose nothing as a man by just taking good care of yourself. You lose nothing as a man by just getting a simple haircut. Really, these are simple things that can ruin people, because she's going out there, she's seeing this guy who's got all the time to do things that you can do, or he's seeing something that another girl out there is doing, but you as the wife can also do the same thing. So um deal with the things that are causing lust for both of you. Find ways to talk about it. Find ways to also come about with a solution. If it means you like jeans, talk about it. I like jeans. I like women in jeans. Or I like men in shorts. Or I don't know. Something along those lines. You are just trying to cover the gaps here. About muscles there, I wouldn't know. If that's the case, talk about it. Bend up gym, but don't do it in a way that's offensive. Just build each other. We are trying to close the gaps here of cheating. We are not trying to create another problem. Talk to your wife, handle the case. If you've got an ego issue where you are cheating because you think you are too beautiful or you are very handsome, the solution is simple. Grow up. If you are thinking when you enter a marriage, you are not playing games. You have made a lifetime decision. Of course, due to life itself, some people don't even make it to a lifetime. There will be divorces and whatever. But by right, when you're entering this system called a marriage, you're trying your best to make sure this is my life partner. Suck up your pride. Swallow your pride. Be humble. Be humble. Don't hate each other. Be beautiful to your husband. Be handsome to your wife. Love each other. Don't do funny things. You are no longer a kid. If you felt like you still wanted to be in the streets, you should have just stayed in the streets. But now that you are in this marriage, do your best to keep yourself in the marriage. Keep yourself content. Because you married someone doesn't mean she's the most beautiful or he's the most handsome. No. That's the choice you made for your life. That's the choice you chose to be content with. That's the choice you made for your journey. So contentment is necessary in a marriage. You cannot live your whole life comparing your wife or comparing your husband. You can't do that. You chose this man. You chose this woman. Respect each other. Build each other. So that's one of the ways to bring about a solution there. Be mature, grow up. You are married. Stop hating each other over nonsense. And the other thing that we can talk about here, if we're going to talk about solutions, maybe the issue is spiritual. We can never ignore that, the spiritual side of things. If it's spiritual, prayer is number one. But number two, deliverance is necessary. Whether you're going to have to go through a process of doing deliverance or you're going to go somewhere to be delivered or prayed over, you name it. But if it's a spiritual matter and you've noticed that it's a common trend in your family, in his background or in her background, deal with it. If it's a spirit and you can pinpoint that this is a spirit, deal with it, handle it. Okay, so it is necessary for you to consider that. And if we're talking about other areas they're causing people to cheat, just remember what you're doing is wrong. However, you want to justify it. If it's pain you are feeling, heal. Find ways to heal each other. If you keep on going and the cycle keeps on going, it doesn't work. You don't break it, you don't stop it that way. Find ways to heal, find ways to fix the problem. Why did you do this? You did it to me. Okay, fine. What's the way forward? So heal, pray about it, talk about it, find the solution. God giving us grace. I was just browsing through on other classes. I'll be getting deeper on some of these cases and issues. May God bless you. May God protect your marriage.